So, you're in kind of a fix, aren't you? Well, don't worry. I'm here to help you. You're going to meet 7 people who really lived in the 19th century. Str.at.e.s created this adventure just for you. You should feel honored. This screen is called the media screen. On the top right are 5 buttons: text, video, music, art, and literature. When they're highlighted, you can click them. All 3 of the games that you're going to play are behind the text button. The counter is right below the media button. And below the counter, you can see the map button, the go back button, the OK button, and the quit button. Go ahead, look around. Remember, when you're ready to play the games, click the text button. Play 3 different games to get back: strategy, clue, and word. To win, you have to play all 3 games. If you don't get enough points, you might miss your senior prom. Well, just kidding. When you're ready to play a game, just click one of the 3 buttons at the top of this screen. All set? Read the question, listen to the cyber strategy. Then, if you need to, reread the biography. Click your answer and then click OK. You need 900 points to get back to my house. Look at this score. You beat Str.at.e.s. Ready? Here's how to play the word game. Listen to the cyber conversation. Then find the sentence that uses the word correctly. Click your answer. Then click OK. Wonderful! You're absolutely correct. You're a genius. Fantastic! You got it!
Str.at.e.s.
Take a trip, be the one, connecting to a million worlds of timeless fun. Future, past, adventure in, discoveries will open up when you begin. People, places, famous faces that you'll meet. Str.at.e.s. Where else can you go to take a supersonic leap? Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
At your fingertips. Come into Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Scientific, it's a trip. Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Let the universe unfold. Stories left untold. Str.at.e.s. The service here.
Str.at.e.s.
Travel in time, such a breeze. It's the ultimate curiosity. Words and music, tap into it. Data test. Where else can you go to get a neural blast? Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
At your fingertips. Come into Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Scientific, it's a trip. Str.at.e.s.
Str.at.e.s.
Let the universe unfold. Stories left untold. Str.at.e.s.
Strange attractor energy source. Str.at.e.s.
Excellent! Keep up the good work. Great! You got it! You're absolutely correct! Good work! You're great! Here's the correct answer. Keep on trying. I know you can do it. Okay, here's the right answer. Don't give up! I'm counting on you! Think about it, then try again. Try again. You can do it! Now, don't dawdle. Here's how to play the clue game. Each biography contains a description of one of these picture clues. When you're ready, click a clue and then highlight the word or phrase that describes it. Then click OK.
Here are historic pictures of events that resulted in a constitutional amendment. It's 1917, and the 69-year drive by women for the right to vote is climaxed by this appeal at the White House. In 1869, Susan B. Anthony became chairman of the executive committee of the National Woman Suffrage Association. Statues honoring women are shown by Speaker Gillette. Center statue is Susan B. Anthony, pioneer for women's suffrage.
Oh my gosh! Where am I? Where is everybody? Ah! Look out! Hey! Watch where you're going. Paper! Can get your paper! San Francisco? 1906? What am I doing here? I'm not even born yet.
Sarah, can you hear me?
Miss Stafford? Where are you?
Look at your Str.at.e.s navigator.
What happened?
Well, let's figure it out. Do you know where you are?
San Francisco, April 18, 1906.
Wait a second. I know that date. That's the date of the San Francisco earthquake.
Did you say earthquake? Can you get me out of here right now?
Listen to me, Sarah. You can get back, but you've got to play the game.
I don't want to play a game.
Str.at.e.s will show you how. I've got to go find the other kids. I'll check back with you when I can.
Wait, how much time do I have?
Not much. You better hurry. The earthquake could hit at any time. Good luck.
Oh, boy.
By the wooden fence, a soldier lay with a ball lodged in the bones of his cheek. I told him I would go for the surgeon, but he caught my arm. "They can't come for me now," he said. "I have to wait my turn. Please, you take the ball out for me." This was a new call. I had never severed the nerves and fibers of the human flesh, but I could not withstand his entreaties.
I know. They look awful. But how they appear is not the point. For the first time, women wearing this outfit can move around as freely as a man. In your time, some students have dress codes. Well, in my time, women had a dress code you would not believe. It consisted of whalebone corsets laced so tightly you could hardly breathe. Half a dozen layers of petticoats, and on top of all that, dresses constructed of 20 yards of fabric. Can you imagine what it was like when a soul had to answer the call of nature? These became all the rage with women, and created such a ruckus with men that we crusaders for women's rights had to stop wearing them in public so we could concentrate on the real issues. But just between you and me, I still wear them in private.
Artificially acquired monotone is interpreted by Miss Thompson for those children with partial or aided hearing.
Every step I'm going to road you out your heaven.
I know every step of the road you are taking.
And always put my strength and will you.
And when you go out to life's struggles and adventures,
you will raise a banner.
You will raise a banner
who follow you.
For the deaf who follow you.
The cause, abolitionism. The paper, the liberator.
Colonel Garrison, thou canst be sure I am for thy cause, wholeheartedly. But is it so necessary for me to take an active part at this time?
In a few short years, your words and fame as an editor and a molder of men's minds has spread all over New England. You hold the balance of power here in North Essex. Abolitionism needs you now.
They didn't wait for our decision. They're burning our warehouse.
But Elijah, our new type, our new presses, they've got us beaten.
We can never be beaten until they still our voices, and that they cannot do. Burn! Destroy, if you will. But tomorrow and the next day, and the day after that, and for weeks and months to come, you'll be reading what I have to say. There's a law in this land bigger than any mob. It gives me the right to print what's in my heart and my mind. The right to print the truth. And that I will continue to do till the day I die.
Early motion pictures had a field day with the suffragettes.
And I let her see, by putting her hand on my face, how we talk with our mouths. With the hand in this position, I made the vowel I. She felt it. I. Then I made. She feels it with the finger on her lip, on my lips. Then I put the two letters together to form the word it, and the first word was learned.
Nature's full of all kinds of creatures. Some are slow, some are fast. I guess I'm the fast kind. It's sad that some people don't let you be what you are. My mother was Chippewa Indian. My father was a free black man. Someone even told me once that since my father was a man of color, I should be a painter. But since my mother was a Chippewa, I was right to be a sculptor. Ever since I saw a bust of Benjamin Franklin, all I've wanted to do is to learn how to fashion life with my hands. Someday, I'm going to Rome to learn how to work with marble. Michelangelo is supposed to have said that the statue already lives inside the marble and he just removes the extra. But I think he was being modest. If it were that easy, it wouldn't be worth doing.
Ticket, please.
Ticket?
Yeah. You need a ticket to ride on my train.
I don't even know how I got here.
Uh-huh. No ticket, no ride. You're off at Mud Run.
Where's Mud Run? What's the date?
October 10th, 1888.
Wow, 1888. This is cool. Jessica, can you hear me? Yeah, and I can see you too. I'm on a train near a place called Mud Run. If you can believe it. I mean, imagine a place called Mud Run.
What's the date?
October 10th, 1888.
Just a minute. On that date, 2 passenger trains collided outside Mud Run, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow. I gotta get out of here.
Look, Jessica, play the game with Str.at.e.s. It'll get you home.
But can't you help me?
You'll have to do it yourself. Just use your head and you'll be all right.
Okay, wait, how long before we crash?
It could be any minute. Better get started.
But public opinion was divided, and the fight of the suffragettes hit the front pages regularly. Across the Atlantic, the movement in the United States had started in 1848, when Elizabeth Cady Stanton had drawn up a Declaration of Rights for Women. Susan B. Anthony and Mrs. Stanton led the fight for women's suffrage for the next 50 years.
I have the impression that some in the audience did not appreciate my lecture on the evils of slavery. No matter. It is the same talk I have given in countless towns and hamlets to very similar responses. I have been assaulted by every manner of fruit and vegetable, pepper, spitballs, and on one occasion I was almost rendered unconscious by a book. But I will continue to share my thoughts with the public no matter how much some ruffians may object. I am the favorite subject of editorial writers, such as that chivalrous scribe of the Boston Post who recently wrote, "A name like Courteous shall be his, on fame's loud trumpet blown, who with a wedding kiss shuts up the mouth of Lucy Stone." But it appears I have had the last word after all. I have married recently and kept my own name.
We're waiting for darkness to fall before we move out on tonight's mission. We got word that the Rebs are holding over 700 slaves across the river, and we're taking a party over to set them free. Some of the men are worried about having a woman lead this party, especially a 5-foot-tall, 98-pound woman like me. But I used to tramp all through these woods when I was running slaves north on the Underground Railroad. Some of the soldiers tonight are only kids, and they're scared. I could see it in their eyes. So later, I'll sing them some songs and tell them some stories to calm their nerves. After all, what have they got to worry about? On my Underground Railroad, I never ran my train off the track, and I never lost a passenger.
For who will forget those lines? Blessings on thee, little man, barefoot boy with cheek of tan. From my heart I give thee joy. I was once a barefoot boy. Rise now. I give you, on his great 70th anniversary, the wood thrush of Essex, John Greenleaf Whittier.
By 1890, most Indians had been confined to reservations, and the dwindling Indian population was no match for an even more powerful federal government, and Indian lands continued to be reduced in size.
You sure this is the place?
Yeah, it's the mall.
Well, we follow the directions. This is it.
This is kind of a weird place for a communications project.
I think it's cool.
Well, it doesn't look like anybody's home. Let's go.
You're late.
We kind of got lost and thought that maybe...
Did you know that if General Hooker had arrived a few hours later at the Battle of Gettysburg, it might have changed the course of the entire Civil War? I guess not. Did you know that time is relative and it rarely flows in one direction? Well, don't dawdle. Follow me.
After you.
Welcome to my home. Look around, look around, look around.
This is cool.
I'm Miss Stafford. Now, let me get your name straight. Jessica? Sarah? Max? And you must be Tony, right? And Mr. Marashiro sent you here to experience the future of communication. Well, it's all right here in front of you.
You mean all these antiques?
I've already given you a hint.
Oh, you mean when you said that time rarely flows in one direction?
Yes, you were listening. Excellent. Now, watch this. This is Str.at.e.s. It accesses all neural synaptic transactions from the past, present, and future.
Excuse me?
Str.at.e.s lets you access anyone, anywhere, anytime. And it likes to play games. These are your Str.at.e.s navigators. They let you play with Str.at.e.s. Okay, now, let's get started.
What happened?
Str.at.e.s is pretty quirky. Let me get my navigator and check something out.
I got this thing wired. Tony, what did you do? I don't know, but I have a bad feeling about this. I must have done something wrong. Guys, can you beat me up or back or whatever? Guys?
Tony, is that you?
Miss Stafford, you know how I always really liked you. Could you get me out of here quick?
Where are you?
Some boat full of soldiers in blue uniforms. Wait, there's a life preserver that says Sultana.
Ask somebody what the date is.
Are you kidding? No way.
You have to.
Excuse me, sir. Could you, tell me the date?
27th?
The 27th, okay. And the month?
April?
April. The year?
1865. What are you, some kind of numbskull?
Yeah, I'm a numbskull. Did you hear that?
Tony, I checked the database. On April 27, 1865, a riverboat called the Sultana exploded on the Mississippi.
I can't get blown up. I just got my driver's permit.
Tony, calm down. Str.at.e.s will get you home, but you've got to play the game.
Okay, so how long do I have till the, you know, the Big Bang?
It doesn't give the exact time, but it could happen at any minute.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
Just play the game, Tony.
Keep your head down, and the redcoats have spotted us.
The redcoats?
British soldiers, they're trying to blow up our gunpowder. Come on, we gotta get out of here. We won't be any good to Old Hickory in little pieces. Come on, let's get.
Mac, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What happened?
Never mind the details. Where are you?
In the middle of a war. There's redcoats on one side and somebody called Old Hickory on the other.
Old Hickory was a nickname for General Andrew Jackson. You must be in the War of 1812.
Great. This is all very interesting, and I'm really learning a lot, but I really think I should be getting back.
Max, all you have to do is play the Str.at.e.s game and you can get back.
How do I play?
Str.at.e.s will show you how. Better hurry.
Miss Stafford, I did it!
Are you okay?
I will be as soon as this floor stops shaking.
Sarah, you're back. There's no earthquake here.
Oh, I knew that.
Miss Stafford, I made it! I made it!
I'm glad you made it back. So, how was it?
I was terrified. I was petrified. I was mesmerized. When can I go back?
Alright, that was a piece of cake. Okay, Str.at.e.s, open sesame. Str.at.e.s, open sesame! Str.at.e.s, what's the hold up? Open up! Str.at.e.s! Get me out of this thing!
Wait a second!
Get me out!
Wait a second!
Oh, thanks.
Are you okay?
Sure, well, that was a close one.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah. Next time, pack a lunch.
I finished. I finished. Now what? Oh no!
Looks like you made it.
What?
It must have been scary.
Sorry, I've got homework to do.
I'm glad you got back safely.
No thanks. I'm not hungry.
Anyway, welcome back.
Oh, hi, Miss Stafford.